guys, how's it going? Today we're working on a couple of fun projects. So first of all, Aaron, Benjamin, and I are gonna head out to our local farm stand. We're gonna pick up a bunch of pumpkins to take out to my parents' house to deck out their front steps. You might remember that my sister and I recently helped my mom decorate their house for fall, but it was mostly on the inside. You know, we did some tablescapes and things like that. I did pot up a couple of things outside, a couple of containers, but it was a little bit too early at that point to get pumpkins. Nobody had them out yet. So now this is kind of phase 2. All it's going to involve is pumpkins. We already have the corn stalks out there, but I think it'll dress it up a little bit more. Now we did grow some pumpkins out here, out in our own garden. I think we've got 6, 7, 8 hills altogether, which we will use here at the house. In fact, I might have to go back to the farm stand and pick up a few more depending on what we find out there when we harvest. We might do that today, maybe, maybe not. And then we did plant 2 butternut squash, way less on the vine crops this year. I do have to say that it's been quite nice not having as many vine crops. I mean, it's so fun and magical to go out and harvest your own out of your own garden space, and they add up. They are expensive to buy, especially if you are buying decorative, like fancy ones. But oh, the maintenance level on those in terms of water, to keep the pumpkin patch happy, it was a constant, especially when it was over 100 degrees. We had to water so much to keep them happy, and then constantly check them for squash bugs and things like that. So it's been nice to have the vine crops on a smaller scale this year. Doesn't mean I won't amp up the amount next year. We'll see. Every year's a little bit different. But I'm gonna go round up Benjamin. He was so excited. He has a thing for pumpkins and Halloween. Like, we have a paper chain counting down till Halloween. He's told me several things he wants to dress up as. What did he tell me the latest? What was that? A shark, I think. He's gone back and forth. He told me at one point he wanted to be a turkey, and I was kind of hoping he would stick with that because he would make a cute turkey. Samantha and I did harvest one of our pumpkins the other day, just one, when we were out harvesting berries this past weekend. What color of pumpkins are you going to pick out to put on Nana's porch? Something. Are you going to pick out orange ones and white ones?
Yeah.
How about warty ones?
Oh yeah, I'll pick those.
Yeah. All right, dude, you ready? You can leave your water in here if you'd like. Uh-huh. So this is Red Barn produce. Look at all these beautiful pumpkins. I love it. So Benjamin, I'm thinking we need to pick out about 8 of these big jack-o'-lantern style pumpkins. And then we'll pick out a bunch of pretty decorative ones, okay? So I'm gonna go grab a cart. How excited are you, Aaron? Oh, Aaron's getting the cart. Oh, I like that big old stem. Oh, these are interesting. They kind of look like watermelon. Look at these over here, bud. I wonder what variety these are. That's interesting, isn't it? They look like watermelon.
This pumpkin.
Ooh, very nice. That's perfect. You'll have to make sure you point out all the pumpkins to Nana that you picked out, okay? I like this one. Nice and tall. Produce stands are just the best in the fall. I love it. This is kind of one of the things I missed when we grew so many at our own house. There was no need to really come and pick out any around here. So now that we have the opportunity to do that, the kids love it. It's just a fun experience. One of my favorite memories growing up. Oh, I love these. Aren't these gorgeous? We grew some of these last year. Oh, I like that one. Very nice. This is like my mom's color too. She'll love these.
Hey Mama, look at what pumpkin I found.
Oh, I like it.
Let's try to set it. Can you help me set this?
Mm-hmm.
Just grab it.
Trying to decide if I should do 2 stacks. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Okay, so there's one. That stack won't be quite as big.
Let's pick out this one. You go put it at the cart.
Okay.
And you need to come back for more.
I can just come back for more?
Yeah.
Do you want to carry some too or no?
Well, you can just go back and you can just grab like one more and it won't take.
Okay.
I'll just grab a cup.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
Do you think this is enough for Nana's porch, Benjamin? You think so?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Back the truck up.
Okay, you know, I try to like the warty ones, but I have a really hard time wanting to add them into the displays. What do you think, dude? Did we get enough? You think we got enough? Oh, there's some decorative ones right back here. Oh, look at these. Oh my. Okay, we need another little cart, okay? All right, let's get a few of these. Just gorgeous. Oh my goodness, it's heavy. All right, let's do it together. Okay, let's pull it all the way over to where the truck is, okay? All right, guys, we're gonna hand them up here. If you wanna put them all the way to the front of the truck bed, that would be perfect.
I'm just pushing this big one. Just pick that one up.
Thank you. Oh, hi.
Is that it?
Yep.
Need money?
Yes, please. Look at this, Aaron, how sweet. The owner gave us a basket of fruit.
Oh, what are they?
Pluots and apples.
Pluots.
Yeah.
Oh, your grandpa would be so proud.
Yes, he would.
Hey, your papa will be so proud. You have those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that will make for a beautiful porch right there. We're having pizza in the barn right here. Pizza break. You excited?
Pizza time.
Yeah, I'm like.
Okay.
I'm not going to Nana.
Okay. Well, Nana's not here right now. I think Monica took her into work. And you know what happened right here? They said that CS came and laid down in this pot. And this Rudbeckia got smashed. Bummer, huh? Good thing it was the back one. All right, guys, we are here. So you can see what we did not long ago with the walnut wreaths and the corn stalks. And what we're gonna do today is just deck out the stairs here. This actually worked out perfect. I wasn't sure if my mom was gonna be here or not, but it looks like my sister came out because she can't quite drive yet with her foot. My sister came out and probably took her back into work. So she will just be surprised by a porch full of pumpkins when she gets home. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, so we just need to get all set up, and I think I'm gonna grab a rag too, you guys. A few of these pumpkins, not all of them, but a few I'm gonna wipe down a little bit. All right, so we're just gonna get this done. We got the perfect amount of pumpkins. We used every single last one that we just picked up, and it looks so pretty. You ready to show them? Okay. Ta-da! Look at how pretty! Oh, I love it so much. Benjamin, you did an excellent job with pumpkin placement. Yes. Look at all these beautiful colors. It's just abundance right here. So let's just start on this side. Take a look from bottom to top here. We just have a very nice blend of different color and texture and size. The pumpkin stack turned out really pretty, and we kind of just went all the way back with it. And then on this side, from top to bottom, just kind of curved it around to the door. This is the door that we use most often. And then it does, you know, limit your ability to get around the stairs unless you come all the way down and all the way back up. But this is typically what we do with this area every year, and it just kind of frames in the space. It makes it look so pretty. Okay, so I think that we will probably receive a phone call later today from my mom, and we'll see what she has to say about it. So let's head back home. I think I might tackle one more container this afternoon, one fall container. We made it back home, and this is the container I would like to plant today. You can see we've already done these two right here. I did these the other day, and they turned out pretty. When we planted them, they had no color on these sedums. Do you see all these bees? Do you see how many bees are just crawling around on this sedum plant? That's awesome. But I love how this turned out. So there's a miscanthus right here, and there's a Rudbeckia, prairie sun. There's a Helichrysum icicles and abelia called Tres Amigos. It's a new one for 2023. And then an autumn joy sedum, some white pansies. I think it turned out just really, really pretty. Little orange pumpkin there on the side. So in the middle here, you can see I already cleaned the portulaca out of here. It was this yellow blooming, some of it's left here. And I'm going to be planting this lavender out in the landscape where I planted the other two that came from the greenhouse pots over there. So I'm going to pop this out, put fresh soil in, and fill it with some fall pretties. So we've got right here some Lonicera called Lemon Beauty right here. Now this Lonicera is in the honeysuckle family. It's hardy to 0. So we don't typically treat this one as a perennial, but it's just got such a beautiful upright structure and really pretty bright yellow variegation. Then we've got the red Rover Heucherella, which is a mix between a Heuchera and a Tiarella. We have shown this one before. Look at how beautiful this plant is. Just gorgeous. And this one is really quite perfect for containers because it stays on the shorter side, 6 to 8 inches tall. Of course, it throws out blooms that will make it appear a lot taller. And it is a zone 4 through 9, so very winter hardy. And then some yellow pansies right here to kind of mirror the bright yellow that we have in the Rudbeckia. I've got my potting soil here, so we are ready to roll. Pop that lavender out and get to planting. Turn out pretty. It just looks so simple and clean. Oh, I really like it. And I do like that we can see the container again. So this was here when we moved in. This is actually a pedestal. I know it looks like a pot that's been turned upside down, but it's actually a solid piece of concrete. And I don't think that these actually went together, but they put them together and I kind of like it. It fits this area really perfectly. I did hose it down so it looks darker than it normally does. But I think this fit in perfectly. I didn't have any problem fitting in the root balls. So I used 2 of the 4-inch Lonicera here, just put them together so it kind of beefed up the look of the plant. 3 of the Heucherellas, and then 6 of the pansies. I used 2 together in each one of these spots in between the Heucherellas. And I think it just turned out so pretty and so fresh. I was looking forward to seeing something fresh in this area. Okay, so now that this is done, I need to go get a different pair of shoes on because I've got sandals on, and we need to go grab the auger and get this lavender plant in the ground. All right guys, so we're out here in the south garden. This is where we planted the other 2 of the same variety of lavender that came out of the greenhouse pots. The variety is Sensational, not Sensational. That's another variety of lavender. This one is Scent with a T, Sensational. It's a zone 4 through 9. It's a type of lavandula intermedia. It's a lavandin variety, which means it's a hybrid. We went over all of this in our lavender video earlier this season, and maybe we'll link that one down below. But these type, and you can tell by the way they grow here. See how the foliage canopy is way down in the, it's like a shrub at this point. This one grows 30 inches tall by about 24 inches wide. But that's how a lot of lavandins grow, which makes them incredibly easy to harvest because you can see these huge long stems that they produce with blooms. In fact, we could probably cut this one back at this point, but you can just like go in and just cut back these gorgeous bundles right from the gate instead of having to, you know, it's a lot harder on some of the other, like the English lavender. But one of the differences here is that lavandin varieties, they've been bred for oil production and scent, and they've got a very strong lavender scent, like kind of an in-your-face scent. It's wonderful, like just even touching the branches right now, I'm like, oh, it smells so good. The English type lavender has a much more sweet fragrance. So if you like that kind of little bit more mellowed out fragrance, which I tend to like that, then English would be the way to go. But I kind of like all the varieties. I like to try them all. We've got these 2 spaced out quite a bit. So I think this 3rd one we're gonna put right here. We just recently planted the Boom Chocolata geranium. And if it grows anything like the same variety does behind our chicken coop, it will get quite tall. So initially I thought, well, I could bump one right back here, but I just think it'll get swallowed up by the geranium. So I think this will be a great location. So let's get it done. there we have it. I think they're spread out pretty much the same distance, pretty close anyway, so I think it'll be really pretty. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this area looks next year. You know, some of these things shocked a little bit when we planted them and, you know, have some dried up leaves, and everything the second year just looks so much more fresh. So I'm really am looking forward to that. I mean, take for example this buddleia right here. I planted this last year and it was so puny this spring. You guys, it was puny last year, it was puny this spring. I had to cut most of it back. Now look at it. This is a Miss Ruby right here. So gorgeous, and there's a bumblebee on it. Look at that. How fun is that? And that is going to do it for projects for today. It's just been such a fun, relaxed day, and so fun to go to the farm stand at any point. We make several trips. I mean, even when we did plant our own pumpkins, we would make several trips, even if it was somebody else, to get their pumpkins or just to pick up this or that, or, you know, just a little something. But to kind of deck out somebody else's porch, that is extra special and extra fun. So, and it was fun to see Benjamin get so into it too. He just loves it. He loves to have a mission or a job to do. He loves to be helpful. And Samantha, I think we're going to take this weekend. So anyway, I think she will really like it as well. And then just a little bit at a time, I'm getting fall planters done. I didn't feel a huge rush to do it this year because it's like today it's 90 degrees. It doesn't really feel like fall. It does in the morning, and it's going to cool down. Not tomorrow, it's supposed to be 89. But then it's supposed to go down into the 70s again. It's just kind of been yo-yoing a little bit, which I'm not going to complain. It's amazing. Our plants are loving it. Still able to plant things, you know, easily, get things in the ground with time to root in, you know. So a lot of our summer annuals are still looking peak. Like, I don't really want to pull them out. It seems a little bit wasteful in a way. Some years I'm ready for it and I just want to pull everything out and put fresh stuff in, and I'm just kind of doing it as things look tired. And if that means I don't do all of our planters and fall stuff, so be it. Things happen so fast. You know, I feel like in just a month's time I'm going to start to think about Christmas. It's kind of nuts how fast things roll around. Anyway, I will try to capture for you my mom's phone call. I think she'll probably be home fairly soon. It's getting close to the end of the workday. So when she calls, I'll try to get that for you. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. All right, guys, my mom is calling. Hello?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Were you surprised?
Oh my word. I'm telling you what, we went around the corner and I'm like, oh. Benjamin, I'm so surprised, and they're so pretty.
Yeah, we just got them for you.
I'm just shocked, Benjamin, just shocked. And it made me smile like from ear to ear.
Oh.
Yes. Did you pick these out?
Yeah.
Oh my word. Well, that's amazing to me. Did you carry them?
Yeah, I helped Mom and Daddy.
Such a big boy.
And we had free carts.
Oh, I bet you did.
Well, she was surprised. Mission accomplished. What a fun day. See you guys in the next video. Bye.